Okay, so this is going to be very experimental, but we're going to try a 7 Catastrophes team, and I'm really interested to see how this sort of plays. I honestly don't expect it to do very well, but the new Red Eastin is pretty interesting because if you don't know, her passive is tied to the 7 Catastrophes, decreases damage taken from allies or by allies from single target attacks by 6% for each ally that is from the 7 Catastrophes, including secondary hero slots. So that means association units, which means I'm running 4 7 Catastrophes and I'm running 3 associated units. So we've got max potential from her passive, so single target attacks should do it's getting close to almost 50% less damage. So it almost cuts it down by half. It's obviously not quite that far. I think it comes out to like 42% or something like that, maybe 46. I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it's 42, but yeah, because they're all humans, I figured Green Roxy would actually be pretty decent for damage. Red Eastin actually has a buff that gives you more defense, which I think could be really interesting. And then we've got Green Valenti up here for like more damage, really. And then just in case one of them dies, we have Red Shin in the back, who's going to do more damage. So we're running evasion food because our CC's kind of low, but I don't know, we're just going to throw some tickets at it. Even if we lose, it's just meant for fun really anyway, but I don't know, hopefully we can pull a win or two out of our hat here, because I think it would be kind of a fun, like sort of like gimmicky team, and I want to see how much the Red Eastin's passive actually helps us out here. So probably not the greatest first matchup right here with Assault Melee, but it is what it is. He's a rank 1, or he's a, what is this, Masters 1? So let's see how this ends up going. We may just need to sort of move cards around here a bit. So what do we got? This only is going to remove debuffs from allies first turn, so we really don't need to mess around with that too much. I think we just kind of move some of these skills around at the moment, and we'll see how it goes. I think we'll just move this to the front. That'll give us 1 ult in hand. Obviously we have no way to, I mean, we could, if I had Gamer Shin, the green Shin, sort of already like powered up, we could potentially try to use him to try and sort of, you know, like buff our skills up, like upgrade our skills, because he can rank skills up. But I don't really know how well that would work out. I think we're just going to move Roxy's cards here as well, because obviously if we attack him at any point right here before his ult, he's going to get stacks, which is going to give him more damage. So I think we just try to do an all-out attack next turn, maybe? We could have potentially used the single target. So, could have potentially used the single target with Valenti there, but that was that was really bad. We're gonna try again. All right, second match. Another assault mode team. He just barely out CCs us, so that may be a good thing. We can try and rush Roxy's ult here. Not really sure how well it's going to do. We don't have a blue unit at all, so it's going to be kind of a pain taking out Melascula here. And then he didn't taunt first turn. This may be a bot. Let me see how fast my skills move around here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a bot. I don't know. We'll just try and test this out a bit, I guess. This is not... That damage was not very impressive. We do have ult. We can deplete ultimate move gauge. We don't have any way to take off taunt or anything like that, so that's a little unfortunate. Maybe this isn't a bot. I don't know if it is or not, honestly. Let's just punch her with this and then take off her ultimate, I guess. Oh, I forgot of Droll's taunt. I'm dumb. Well, we've given Melee all the stacks he needs. I wanted to go against something that wasn't Assault Mode Melee, to be honest. But I guess you really can't pick and choose your battles here, so it is what it is. This is the meta. I have no control over that. Okay, she's dead, so Shin should be coming down. Honestly, I haven't really noticed that big of a reduction in single target skills. So I don't know if this is really going to be viable at all. I thought it was going to be really interesting for sure, but I don't know if it is really. Let's merge these, hit Melee, and then try this out. We maybe should have purged debuffs with Eastin there. Got an ult. I don't know. This is a weird match. I don't think this is gonna go very well. Another taunt. AoE. It didn't really do a whole lot, surprisingly. Luckily, we can get rid of debuffs. And then let's take off the ultimate. So that was actually kind of nice, but I don't know if that's a real defining feature that's going to make me think that the team's any better. Patience. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see this ult destroy me real quick. Maybe if it's a really low level ulti. We did survive. I don't know what good that's gonna do us. Let's maybe do something like this. I can't even really take advantage of Shin's passive because I'm not putting debuffs on them at all, so I'm not able to I'm not able to crit with him really, so that kind of sucks. But I don't really think I'm gonna be able to really do anything here anyway. This is unfortunate. I was kind of I had pretty decent hopes, honestly. I figured this was gonna kind of tank and bomb, but you know, crash and burn. But yeah, you know, can't win them all. Alright, so we can do this again, I guess. Obviously, we've lost this one. There's really nothing we can do here. We still do decent damage. I'm just not getting any, like, decent Valenti cards or anything like that, so I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and forfeit so I can move on to the next match. Okay, so we have a Fraudrin Escanor team, so that's really interesting. We can buff our defense on this one and actually take advantage of, you know, this buff that we've not really been able to use. Puts up a shield, understandable. Have a nice day. And then he's about to get ult, so that's really annoying too. Yeah, I think we just merge here, buff our defense a little bit, and maybe throw this out to try to pop the shield. I don't think it will really, but I guess there's potential for that. Boom. Okay, so it did pop the shield, so I guess there's that. Decent Valenti draw. Excludes stance and recovery skills. Okay, so the defense kind of helped there. I feel like she normally would have been killed by those two moves. I think we go for this move, and then let's take off the ult on Escanor. Okay. Because even if I would have hit him with the debuff, he just would have purged it that turn anyway. I completely did that by accident, but we're going to act like I'm a pro player. Maybe if I was using different catastrophes, it may work better. But so far, this is not working out. I think we're going to switch over to ungeared after this, just to maybe test it a little bit more. Ooh, he's got like a maxed ult. Okay, so we really can't do a whole lot there. Move this card. Yeah, we're pretty much screwed here because he's got double ult. I'm not really sure what I expected. Alright, who's he gonna hit though? I'm assuming he would try to kill Valenti? Yeah. Boom. What's the ult level at? Not too high. So he double ulted Valenti. I guess that's okay. And then he stunned Roxy. No, he killed Eastin. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. Big Shin coming out in full force here. I don't know. I think we're screwed here. I think we're gonna have to forfeit on this one too. Boom. She killed herself. Yeah. We're gonna try 2 matches of ungeared really quick just to see if I could even potentially win a match at all. But I'm not expecting a whole lot. So yeah, give me a second to switch. Okay, so we've swapped over to ungeared. We're actually going against a Valenti team, so that's a little interesting. I think he's using the... I'm pretty sure he's using either the same team that we were using when we did our Valenti showcase, or I don't know. He might have somebody different in the back. But let's see if we can do anything here. So he taunts first, understandable. Evasion. Nothing else. Okay, I think let's just go for this play right here. Okay, boom, boom. Not great damage. I'm expecting more out of Roxy, and I'm not really sure why. Because honestly, Roxy's okay, but she's not the greatest. Okay. Pretty decent damage from his Valenti there. I think we're just going to merge. And then double attack with Roxy. Because we don't really have a whole lot of like great cards in hand. I mean, we're doing okay damage, but I don't know. Got some Valenti cards in hand this turn. But I really don't think it's going to matter. Okay, hits her. It blocks effects, but she really doesn't have much of an effect on hers. So let's do this. Come on now, connection. Hello. All right, let's do that. Let's do the AoE just in case she doesn't die from the ult, and then we'll ult drain on Gother. Boom. Okay, nice. AoE just in case. It'll give a little bit of decent damage there. Eastin ult removal. Pretty decent damage from Eastin there, kinda. Like, I'm somewhat impressed, but... Okay, he's using the Seton team where he just runs Ludo in the back, so... I don't know. I think he's probably going to be able to screw us over here if he's got any decent Valenti card in hand, which it looks like he does. Unfortunately, I can't put my defense up. Okay. Okay. And then if he he's already used a third card. So let's use this. We'll ult drain and then AoE. Oh, I forgot about that. No, Valenti's so good. She removed her skill effects. So that's unfortunate. I think we just lose here. Interesting matchup. They at least held their own for a little bit. We at least killed somebody this time. It is what it is, though. We're gonna go to the next match. Obviously, this is not a very traditional PvP video because we're literally just losing the whole time. But I don't know. Honestly, there's not much you can do with this Eastin. So this is pretty much the showcase. Okay, so we finally have an Escanor team. I was hoping we could see an Escanor. Well, I mean, we did see a little bit of Escanor earlier, but yeah, I want to see if I want to see his single target attack not do great damage. So I think he's taunting first turn. And then buffing Escanor. Okay, pretty standard. Let's do maybe this, and this. I don't know. The meta just right now is just too much for this team to try to compete. Like, if I was a lower level in PvP, I might actually be able to do something decent, but it just is a big yikes. Might be able to up our defense next turn. There might be a better play that I should go for instead. Let's see who he goes for with Escanor. I'm assuming Valenti. Alright, well, he just one-shot Eastin. I'm not too worried about that, I guess. Okay. Shin in the back. He's like, wow, Shin. Crazy play. We still can't get around. We can debuff here. So maybe Shin can pull out some halfway decent damage. This is red Shin, so. Type advantage. Here we go. Not really. Unfortunate. Yeah, I just think there's not really not much room for this team to compete. Unfortunately, the meta is too crazy, and it's going to stay that way. It's going to progressively get crazier, so none of these units really have any place in the meta anymore, which is really unfortunate, because it kind of just goes to show power creep is going to absolutely destroy, like, probably 75% of the roster on this game, which sucks. Because a lot of these characters are like super like fun sort of units, that could potentially like be fun to play, but you just really can't do anything about it, because if you try to play them, you're just going to get wrecked, because, you know, why not run the meta? They would have to make somebody who's, you know, good enough to compete in the meta, but then if they're good enough to compete in the meta, they're going to become part of the meta. And, I mean, there's just no way around that, really. So, unfortunate. It is what it is. I am going to upload this, so you obviously you're watching it, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Red Eastin, really not that great. She may be okay in like a PvE scenario, but even then, who's going to be running a full 7 catastrophes team in PvE? I don't know. Maybe if you just use different units and you weren't trying to take absolute advantage of Eastin's passive, it might be a little bit better. But I mean, I just thought it would be a fun gimmicky sort of team. I know I lost every single match. It is what it is. Who cares? I don't know, just kind of wanted to show off and see if I could use the team. I absolutely 100% regret upgrading this Red Eastin all the way to Super Awakening 4-star and everything like that. So I definitely recommend against that. Already, it was really on the fence on whether or not Valenti would be worth summoning for. So I would say if you haven't summoned on the banner by the time you see this, it's a huge skip. Like, don't worry about it. Although Valenti's cool, her by herself I don't think is going to be worth you missing out on potential future units that are going to be much better. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me wasting my materials and trying out a really bad unit. Yeah, I don't know. See you guys in the next one. Yeah.